Bongo Ben's back, people, and he's living the dream again, not caring about the wicked world around him. So I'm heading to a campsite in Norfolk in St Oliver's, and we're going to go and have a look around, see what's about. We're going to go for a river walk, and there is a priory which I think is on the grounds of the campsite, and we're going to check that out, and we're going to see what else is there. Who knows? Let's roll. Bongo Ben's back, he's living the dream again, you know it. So yeah, I'm on Priory Farm Caravan Park. Now, I don't know if they allow tents because there is no facilities. Now, there is a chemical disposable point, but other than that, you have to have your own toilet, which is fine by me. I always have my own toilet and I prefer to use it, so I'm happy with that. And yeah, so it's £20 a night, and that comes with electricity. So all pitches do come with electricity. There is no option. I did ask because, you know, I'd have been happier not to, but it is what it is. All 5 of us campers on these pitches go along this bit here, and there's some more behind me here. Now, that looks like they're very close, but actually they're not that close, because if you look, I'm sort of parked at an angle the way the fields go round. So they're behind their car there, while out of my way. And then there's a lot of space in front of me. And then they're behind their car there. Oh, and there goes a llama alpaca thing. So yeah, there is a lot of space. And then there is a huge field behind us there. In the evenings they will have a pizza van over there. Now, whether that means all that field behind us, maybe they have activities on, I don't know, because, you know, a pizza van for 5 campers seems a little bit extreme, so maybe there'll be something going on. Tonight is Friday, so, you know, who knows? So yeah, there won't be much to explore of the campsite, obviously. But yeah, it's a nice big open field. So llamas or alpacas, whatever they are in the field behind me there. We'll go have a look at them in a minute. And then just behind them, there is the Priory. And we're going to go and have a snout about at the Priory and see what we can see. So there is no office to the campsite. I turned up and then I rung the lady and she came out from a house. There is a good sized bin that looks brand new, but only general waste. And a drinking water tap. So there is Priory Farm Restaurant right next to the campsite. It's not open at the minute, but yeah, looks good. Looks like they serve beer. Yeah, nice little priory, founded in 1216. Yeah, literally 5 minutes from the campsite. Well, the campsite is actually just there, but you have to kind of walk around that field and then come back up here. But yeah, great location for coming here and exploring this little priory. Very good. No one here either. The people on the pitch next to me were here when I arrived. Luckily they've gone. So yeah, I have the whole place to myself. And it's free. No charge. It's not huge, but you know, it's a nice little place to come and have a walk. I'd imagine they close this bit. Yeah, they'd probably close this bit around when I get dark, or who knows. Otherwise I'd, you know, be tempted to come in here and have a beer in here tonight, see if anything spooky happens. But yeah, I think they do close this bit off. Yeah, I'm sure there's more history about this that I can find when I get home and write some of it down the bottom of the screen, maybe. Who knows? Nice little staircase there. Don't think I'm meant to go up it though. Wow, I'm guessing I'm not. Problem is I don't like being told what to do. Let's have a little look, shall we, people? See what we can see, or fall to our death. Oh, you can actually get to the roof. Oh, there is the bongo over there. Can you see that beast in the distance? What a machine. Right, well, I'm just going to pop back to the van, have a drink, and then we're going to head off, try and find the river and go for a little river walk, see what that's like. I don't know what to expect, whether it'll be a long walk, short walk, I don't know. But we'll have a look around anyway. So yeah, I'm literally about 5-minute walk from the campsite. Came out of the campsite, walked through past the little bridge, and then there's one footpath you can take which went along the river for a few minutes. And now I've come off the river and I'm liking it because I'm in the middle of nowhere and I'm literally 5 minutes from the campsite. Hopefully it won't end shortly because this was my plan for the next like 3-4 hours. So if I get up here and that's finished, then yeah, I'm not going to be too happy, but so far I'm loving it. Yeah, peace and quiet, all good. Well, I've just checked online, and yeah, the path I was on did just end abruptly before I entered this field. So I've been walking around here for about half an hour and I now got to walk back on myself. And I should have crossed over the bridge and went the other side of the river. There's a footpath where you can walk along the river for a lot longer. So yeah, what a muppet. So just wasted about an hour and a half by the time I get back to the bridge. But never mind, we're still going to get back to the bridge and cross over and do the other walk that actually goes along the river. So yeah, if you come here, pay more attention, go online, look for maps. Don't just be an idiot and think, oh no, I've looked before, I'm sure it's this way. So yeah, never mind, eh people, we'll get there in the end. Well, we finally made it onto the official path that we were supposed to be on earlier. What a muppet. So basically, I've gone across the bridge outside the campsite, and then I've walked to the next bridge, which is that bridge behind me, and then I've gone under that bridge to this path, and then I'll walk all the way along this path right down here. I don't know how far, and then you sort of come back across on yourself all the way along there. Should all be along the river, and then we'll come back to the other bridge over there, which is by the campsite. Now, are we going to get that done before dark? I don't really know. But I've got some beers with me anyway, and to be honest, there's going to be a nice sunset out here, and there isn't going to be one on the campsite because the trees and that are going to cover us. So I was planning on staying out here for sunset anyway. So yeah, anyway, let's get on and enjoy the walk that we were supposed to do if we did more research. We get there in the end, people. It just takes a little while, you know. Campervan's a little bit slow. Yeah, so one thing I absolutely love about Norfolk is the big open skies. I mean, I can literally see for miles over there. Now, you can't. Camera's probably not picking it up, but that's fantastic. And then right over there where the sun's going to set, I can see for miles as well. Unfortunately, the camera won't do it justice, but Yeah, great place to come for sunsets. I don't know whether we'll get one today because it looks like I might just go behind a cloud of mist, but we'll see, people. But yeah, Norfolk is fantastic. I do love it. I love getting out and travelling further afield, but you know what, I do absolutely love Norfolk. I really do. Hopefully when I got some more money I'll actually go further, but you know, but I mean, this place is fantastic though, really. It really is. And I bumped into, well, I met up with a friend the other day. A couple of friends came down from Somerset, and one of them had never been to Norfolk, and he said he thought it was fantastic. And he said one thing that surprised him was just how big Norfolk is. He said it's huge, and I've never given it any thought until he mentioned it. And then I thought, yeah, it's a pretty big county. Yeah. How many of you have been? Now the only thing I will say about walking in Norfolk, the place is generally very flat. You don't have to go up many hills, but the pathways are very lumpy. I mean, this is just lumps of grass. So yeah, it does take it out of you a bit. It's not like walking on a nice path up a mountain. It's yeah, that's funny, Norfolk, because the place is so lovely and flat, and if you drive on our roads, they're so all over the place, and it's like we've probably got some of the worst roads I've been on, you know, in the country. And that's almost as if the roadwork people turned up and went, ah, this place is flat enough, we'll just lay the tarmac straight down, don't bother sorting the ground out, that'll do. And you think, how can you get it so wrong in a county that's so flat? Yeah, if you haven't been to Norfolk and you do come to Norfolk, be wary of some of the roads, because they're surprisingly lumpy for some unknown reason. What a time to be out, eh, people? Fantastic. I don't know whether I'm going to make it back before dark, but we'll see, eh? Yeah, seen plenty of wildlife, plenty of herons. You'll always see herons around here, and deer. One thing we do have, we have the Chinese water deer and the muntjac deer, and they are invasive, but you generally only get them around the Norfolk area, so yeah. Right, so I just checked the map, and yeah, there's no way I'm going to get right down there and back there before it's dark. It's at least 10 miles from here, so I'm going to go back the way I came, and I'm probably still not going to make it back by the time it's dark. But you know what, this is still fantastic walk, and it's still fantastic being out. Now I could complete this walk if I had longer, if I didn't maybe take a stupid route earlier and cost myself an hour and a half, and if I got here a lot earlier I could do this, but it would be a long day and it would take it out of me, because this is hard walking. But yeah, anyway, what a fantastic walk it is anyway. So still going to walk back, still loving life, because you know, how can you not love this? Well, it's that time of the evening, isn't it? Cheers everyone. Bongo Ben's on the proper stuff today. This is actually my preferred drink. I don't generally like the lager that I have been drinking, but I've been on a low carb diet, you know. But yeah, proper stuff today. I would like to thank everyone who's left really supportive comments on the videos. It really do mean a lot. You know, I really do. People I don't know who are going out of their way to comment, it's fantastic. And whilst I've been out here today, the channel has just hit 250 subscribers. And I mean, that's great. Yeah, I'm loving it. Thanks everyone. cheers. That really do mean a lot. I mean, I do get friends and family say, oh, that's really great, but they're friends and family, you know, they're gonna tell me what I want to hear. But when I get people I don't know and they're commenting and saying, oh, I really enjoyed that, fantastic video, yeah, that really mean a lot. So thanks everyone, I really do appreciate it. Hopefully one day I'll get to 1,000 subscribers. Cheers. Oh, that's why I love it. I go down so well. What a fantastic time to be out, eh? So I'm going to head back, cook up some tea. Well, I'm at the Abbey, people. It seems they do leave the door open. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Right, crack open a beer. Monks used to drink beer, didn't they? Brew beer, so I'm sure it's not disrespectful. Crack open a can, have a little wander around, and then get back and cook some tea. Cheers, people. So, who believes in ghosts and why? If anyone's had any experiences, let me know. I've never seen a ghost. It's one of them, innit? You do want to, but you don't. A lot of noise coming from the car park there. Well, I don't know how much you can actually see, so I don't know whether or not it's actually worth filming, because this torch is crap. But yeah, cheers anyway, people. Gonna finish this, have a little wander around here, and go cook some tea. If I see anything spooky, I shall let you know. Well, I'm back now, people, to cook up some tea. Got some minced beef and some stir fry. Should be good. I didn't see anything exciting, no ghosts or anything, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna cook that up. I'm gonna have a few more beers. And because I knew I was going to have electric, I bought my little TV with me with a built-in DVD player and a DVD that I bought years ago, which I'm sure is going to be just terrible. Cheers then, people. Bit worried about how clean this table is because I left it outside earlier, and next door I've got a little dog, and he's a lovely little dog, but he walked past and then there was a little puddle on here. Now the ground was wet and it didn't smell of pee, but I'm a bit suspicious as to what the little puddle was on my table. Never mind, no point worrying about it. Cheers then everyone, I'm sure this will taste fine. Obviously I know I need to invest in some better lighting in here. Hopefully one day, hey. Bongo Ben generally is poor. I was actually able to pick this up for a £5 on the car boot sale. It's a little TV, DVD player. Yeah, wild chuff. There's no remote, so I just have to put a DVD in it and watch it from start to finish, but it is what it is, hey. Morning everyone. Well, I didn't sleep very well at all last night. Just before I went to bed I watched some of the footage and found there's a huge crack in my windscreen, which is why the window wipers don't clear it properly, which is more expense, which I can't afford, but nothing I can do about it. I've enjoyed the campsite. To me, that's well worth the money. £20 with electric. Now to others it might not be because there's no facilities. Well, that's not a problem for me, but I do understand that that's not for everybody. So 1 mile away in the next little village there is a train station and that will be the Norwich to Lowestoft train. That's walking distance from here, and there is a bus stop just outside the campsite. Now I would imagine that will be the probably Great Yarmouth to Lowestoft bus, so public transport is good. Now I would return if I found something else I wanted to do in this area. I would return. I've enjoyed this campsite. You know, there's nothing wrong with it for me. I don't need the facilities. So it's not for everyone, but I've enjoyed it, and if I was in the area I would return. So not too far away you have got the theme park, Pleasurewood Hills. I think you've got the zoo, Africa Alive. You've got Yarmouth, Lowestoft. They're within driving distance. So, you know, and they're great places for kids. There's a lot of stuff. The east side of Norfolk has a lot of stuff for kids, zoos, amusements, that sort of thing. And the north is more empty beaches, more scenic. So if you've got kids, this is a good area to come. So there's no food shops nearby, but there is a pub and there is a shop where you can rent a boat. So not having a recycle bin is one negative thing. You know, in this day and age, people should have recycle bins. I'm not an eco warrior, but I do agree with recycling. So I'm going to take my recyclable stuff home and deal with it myself. Just having one last little walk around the Priory. Why not? It's so close. And yeah, that's it for today, people. Until next time, like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Cheers, I'll catch you soon.